It's your boy Mike. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. So we have Minato over here saying that thinking Frieza will be anniversary unit is losing to a dog in chess. Hell, this new Frieza is only Tanabata because they paired him with Gogeta. I wanted to kind of make a video talking about this, but let's go ahead and get some context on this before we go ahead and start, right? So Minato was talking about the cooler Easy and asking what people wanted to see, and then they were saying replies to this are interesting because I feel like S tier cooler Easy is exactly what Frieza's team needs. A godly damage dealer, and he can very easily get big bad bosses from other options on the team as well. Then we have over here, what other options, lol? Broly, Chilai, and Lemo. And it's funny because Broly and Chilai don't have big bad bosses at all, but once you get a Lemo in the card, that's when it's big bad bosses. But then Minato is over here saying them tech Janemba, and Janemba is still decent. It's not very common, but realistically it can be worked around. I would much rather see or run cooler alongside best unit in the game, 11th year anniversary Namek Frieza, than one of these top 40 Janembas right now, man. Patience will lead to cooler being cooler. And then this is when Minato said that. Now, I think a lot of people are saying, yeah, Effector over here is showing the part 2 anniversary Gohan, right? A lot of people would, and then go Frieza too. A lot of people would say that it's definitely anniversary level. And Minato even clarifies here, why are we pretending that Frieza isn't anniversary worthy? And then we go over here. Namek Frieza is 100% worthy of an anniversary, but the chances of them doing it, and it's true, right? If we go ahead and check the anniversaries of the past years, though, I don't think it's entirely just out of the question for it to happen. Like, we have first year anniversary with Gogeta and Janemba, second year anniversary with the Super Saiyan 4s, then third year anniversary with the fusions, then again Super Saiyan 4s again, fusions again. Then we have the MUI Goku and the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, as well as the MVP 17 LR and the Golden Frieza and MVP 17 LR. This is where we start seeing the return of a lot of the extreme class LRs again, after them not basically, or well, not extreme class, but like villain units in the part 2s again. So because we have the 7th year fusions in part 1, and then we have the Kaioken Goku versus Grade 8 Vegeta for part 2. Then again, 8th year anniversary is just another one that just doesn't have any extreme class or villain LRs. Then we go back to it with the 9th year anniversary having the Broly with Gogeta, and then Beast Gohan and the Gammas. Then 10th year anniversary, being as big as it did, had none except for Go Frieza, but I don't really count Go Frieza as one, because like at the end of the day, that's not like you could say that it's extreme class, but it's not a villain, right? It's Frieza, sure, but it's Go Frieza, and I don't really count it as like a villain card in a sense, right? But they do a lot of villain class easy A's, or villain easy A's. Like we had the Frieza for the part 2 of the 10th year anniversary after all. So again, I don't think it's like entirely out of the question for them to do something like this. But the thing is, right, they like to just have it where I was gonna say they like to have it where a lot of these like major Frieza cards, they're not really anniversary, right? They're always worldwide celebration or like a part 2 to a like bigger celebration. Like Golden Frieza was the part 2 for the Super Saiyan Blues, right? The cooler and the STR cooler, like both of these, the metal cooler and the other cooler, they both came out during worldwide celebration. AGL Frieza came out during the worldwide celebration, right? A lot of this is just like none of them are just anniversary, right? Again, the Frieza right here was the part 2 to the STR Namek Goku, right? So all right, I was able to put my thoughts together. But what I was trying to say before I had to pause because like I couldn't get my thoughts, is that they don't make the Frieza the priority, right? Every single time that they drop it, they either have to drop something as a part 1 Dokkan Fest, and then they drop this guy as a part 2, or they drop him next to something just as hype or just more hype than that guy, right? Like, again, the AGL Frieza was dropped with Namek Goku, right? And because of a worldwide celebration, Cooler was dropped with the Super Saiyan Goku or Bird Coup. The Metal Cooler was dropped with the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. Golden Frieza was right after the Super Saiyan Blues, right? Go Frieza is like the Frieza part is paired with Goku. The Frieza part was paired with 17, right? The Golden Frieza was paired with Gogeta. In the actual card itself now, right? Like they have to get on their hands and knees to sell Frieza and pair them with something else, so that way like it works to the point where it's now in the actual, it's just in the card that they have to do this. But like again, a lot of the times they always have to just, they don't give like the main focus to Frieza. They just have it where it's alongside, coincide with that whatever character would come out at the same time, right? And this is no hatred to Frieza, by the way. I think that he's hype enough to carry his own celebration. But when we literally had first form Frieza and we were like, oh, maybe things are going to change this time, right? There's a reason why they made it where it's space traveling warriors that you need on this team, as well as terrifying conquerors, right? I don't know about that. Pulls my shirt to the side. I don't know if they ever gave the effort that they needed for this guy to be relevant. No, they dropped this guy and then he was dead on release, and then he was dead every single month after because he had no help at all, right? Like they don't give a fuck about Frieza. And the one time, right? The one time that they actually do with this character, because damn, did they make him good. They made him really good on release, and then they also had it where he paired immensely well with the third form Frieza. So you had two amazing Friezas to just run next to each other as its own rotation, and he could easily be argued better than the Namek Goku at the time, the instant Namek Goku. And it's like, from that point on, this has been like the only time that like Frieza was ever just given the love and care that he deserves. Like, dude, how is this all Wicked Bloodline? Almost all of this is all just TURs, dude. This they deserve more love, and they just don't get that. And I think that's what Minato is trying to convey is, yeah, Frieza's anniversary level. Frieza deserves it. I think that, me personally, I would be kicking and screaming if there was a Namek celebration as an anniversary. I'd be like, this is one of the best celebrations ever. I love Namek, and Namek Goku is one of my favorite moments of Goku as a whole. And Frieza just has so many decent animations that like are just insane, right? There's just so many, like when this unit came out, and the same thing with Namek Goku, these were some of the best animations of all time, and there's still more they can do, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I would be lying if I didn't say that these guys are still like some of my top 5 favorite animations, just because of the fact that it is so one-to-one accurate to the moment that they are trying to recreate, right? Like, it's so fucking good. It's so good. But they just, like I said, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about Frieza at all. And it's sad. It's so sad, dude. Like, the fact, on top of that, right, that Golden Frieza, who was in a space traveling pod for half the movie, and they didn't give him space traveling warriors should say enough. It should say enough. Because how the fuck do they do that? How did they? And remember, what did this guy need, by the way? That's right, space traveling warriors. But they made it where the Golden Frieza's gonna be a part of that. And this guy, I'm pretty sure he's still not on space traveling warriors. Yeah, he's in. He is like known as the space traveling guy. He is the creator basically of this category. And guess what? They don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give a fuck. And that's sad. It really is. Because again, Frieza deserves it. But they just, it's so dumb. And okay, this is like a minor point, but I still want to talk about because it always pisses me off thinking about it. Look at this, right? So pre-EZA, this character was able to get 2 ki on just basic effects. When you're 90% or less, you get an extra 1 ki, so that's 3. Then when you're 70% or less, it's 5 ki, right? Then when you are 50% or less, it's 7 ki. And then when you're 30% or less, it is 9 ki, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Let's go ahead and go past EZA real quick. 4 ki, basic effects, okay. When 80% or less, 6 ki, okay. When 60% or less, 8 ki. All right. Where's the 9th ki? Where did that 9th ki go? What the fuck? Like this? It's the only character that loses a ki on EZA. No, I'm not saying it was realistic to get it, of course, but how the hell did they do that? It's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid how they do shit like that with this guy. He is the most like I don't even know what to say. He is like the most like just disrespected character in a sense, because they fucking hate Frieza. At least AGL Golden Frieza is good though. I like AGL Golden Frieza, so I can't wait to use him. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I really hope that when this is updated and we get 2026, that it shows that we got the Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, and then we also got like Namek Goku. That would be so fucking cool as an anniversary. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.